That's Final Destination.
I think my biggest problem with the ending is I didn't see anything in the climactic scene, the Universal Studios soundstage scene, to suggest
What, you mean
that
all the sparks weren't exciting?
No. I mean, I don't think that is an exciting scene, but whatever. Regardless, I didn't see anything in that scene to suggest that, like, hey, we can now live like comfortably, like safely.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna come. Like I don't understand the reasoning there. Maybe Tony Todd didn't explain things well enough.
Oh, was it maybe that Alex had saved Clear? Because
Alex
she would have had to get
Clear,
out of the car?
but Alex was never saved, was he?
No, but I think after he saved Clear, he was supposed to die, and maybe he did die briefly and then come back to life. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Oh, maybe I don't know. But bottom line is, I feel like it's premature celebration. This is Leon Lett holding out the ball before he crosses the goal line, and someone comes in and Death comes in and swats it away for a safety or whatever, or a defensive touchdown, whichever one. Well, Leon Lett is a defensive player, so it would have been an offensive touchdown. But yeah, I don't know. The movies, the last couple scenes of this movie, not very good. I mean, the ending is like what, I guess this is how you're going to end like the very ending, like the sign swinging at that guy. I guess that's how you're going to end a Final Destination. I'm fine with that. But just the Paris stuff.
Yeah.
The climax is like the least exciting set piece in the movie, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And it really shouldn't be. I mean, you want to avoid that kind of thing.
No,
but you have the teacher getting killed is incredible.
That's the most exciting part.
Well, I mean, there's the plane crash is great too.
Oh yeah.
We brushed over that just to get through it, but like that is a fun sequence.
Yeah, watching everybody get sucked out and blood splattered all over people is pretty exciting.
And then the other couple of deaths we have are like the fake out, or like, I don't want to say fake out, but like the surprise ones, because they're not the elaborate scenes. It's just like, woman gets hit by a bus. I guess the other one is a somewhat elaborate scene that's pretty exciting, with the car stuck on the train tracks, but the death itself is sort of like the bus one.
Yeah.
But no, that's a fun scene too. Like, I just really think the climax is so dumb, and just, I don't know. I mean, the movie's dumb.
It is a dumb movie. I think it's a great idea.
I agree. I do think this premise has a lot of potential. This is not, personally, I don't think this is not the best film in the series. This is not the best film with this premise.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a good premise. Great X-Files episode, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, my biggest complaint about the movie was by the end of it, the things leading up to the deaths were just so, like, ridiculous. Like that fucking crazy spinning electrocuted clothesline, It's like...
And the trail of vodka, the vodka fire.
Well, that I liked because it was so ridiculous. Like, that whole scene was just so stupid.
those two scenes are very over the top.
Mm-hmm.
The other stuff really isn't. I mean, I maybe say the plane crash is, but I actually, as over the top as you might say it is, I think that's very effective, because that's the first set piece we have, and it's done well, and it's done in a way where you can see what happens to like these different characters and stuff. And it's cool too, because it's like, it's a plane exploding. In theory, a plane explodes, everyone dies the same way. But no, in this scene, we see people get sucked up, we see people get incinerated, we see stuff like flying around and hit people in the heads. Like, there's an incredible variety even within that scene, which is just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was like, yeah, I have to watch Final Destination. And they're like, oh, the first one with the plane? And like, that's the scene that I feel like a lot of people remember from the first one, that and the bus.
You kind of remember the Final Destination movies by the opening scene that sets it all up. You got plane exploding, you get logs falling off a truck, you get the roller coaster accident, you get the I was gonna say monster truck, but no, it's like a NASCAR kind of thing, and then you get the Golden Gate Bridge falling. Like, you kind of, because those scenes are so elaborate and so impressive in their own ways, it's like that's kind of how you remember the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I mean, Final Destination, fine movie. The thing I was surprised was when I was looking it up, it had a budget of about $23 million, and it made $113 million. It was like 112.9.
I mean, it got 4 sequels. I mean, I knew it was
successful.
So
the next one had about the same budget. I think it was about 24 million. And I think it grossed only about 90 million worldwide, which was the lowest of all the sequels. But the third movie also had a budget of roughly the same. Now give me a second. I think I wrote it down.
Third one's a classic. Third one also, this was when they started shooting scenes. This might be the only movie that does it, but they shot scenes that never were going to make it into the movie just so they could do a choose your own adventure DVD. And if the scene comes up on your DVD, you're like, okay, should this person live or die? And you say like, okay, let's see what happens if they live. So you click that, and then they just die in an overly elaborate way later on in the movies. And that's like, that's a great DVD feature. Like, that's just awesome. That's really cool.
But no, I don't know. That's all I really got to say about Final Destination.
Final Destination's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
No, I definitely remember liking it.
It's probably not the worst in the series.